It's kind of funny how I ended up on this path because, in the very beginning, I was just another person looking to be healthier. As you saw in my other video, The Road to Recovery, I started overweight and I was able to change that. But as time goes on, people in the gym started noticing me. I was handling weight that bigger dudes would struggle with. Eventually, I was approached by another person and the idea of competing was given to me. So I signed up. What is this competition, you ask? Well, it's pretty simple. It's pretty much a demonstration of raw power between 3 lifts: the squat, the bench, and the deadlift. Since this competition is based on body weight, a 200-pound person picking up 400 pounds is just as impressive as a 100-pound person picking up 200 pounds, since this is effectively 2 times their body weight. Each lift contains 3 attempts. The highest pound of each lift successfully completed is added on to your total score. Your total score relative to your body weight is then matched against other competitors. Each lift needs to be completed with proper form. So for example, in the squat, you better make sure your butt is nearly touching the ground before you bounce back up, because there will be 3 judges that will determine if your lift was completed properly. If not, your lift will be given the red light and you could risk disqualification. So let's just say I was going through some stuff at the time, mostly mentally, but it had an impact on me physically. And let's just say one day I got a little reckless, a little careless, and this is what happened. Training was going great, but about 1 month out from competition, something actually happened to me. I was practicing deadlifts. The bar slipped out of my hands and sort of slingshotted me upright. It's like the same feeling when you just get up too quickly and you sort of fade out. I couldn't compose myself in time. I remember hitting that sharp part of that plate stack to my left, and that's how I went down. My friend told me I looked lifeless. The next thing I remember, I woke up and I was looking at the ceiling, and it was really blurry. It took a little bit to finally start seeing clearly again. And I had a couple of friends over me. They're asking me if I was okay. Like, Sam, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he told me, like, you're bleeding, dude. There's a lot of blood. I didn't believe him at first, and then I reached over to my head, and there was blood everywhere. I looked over to the left, and there's a big, puddle of blood, and that's when I knew I smashed my head there, and I recognized this. I recognized that I could have had a concussion, so I had people around me. They kept asking me if I should call the ambulance or call 911 or anything like that, and then I just told them, hey, like, give me some space. I need room to breathe, So I slowly gathered myself. I just stayed on the ground. My friend handed me a wet towel, and the first thing I knew, like, safety is my number 1 thing, and I've taught myself how to react in case these situations occur to other people, but I didn't think it would happen to me. So knowing this, I tested my cognitive ability right away. Like, what's your name? Sam. 2 + 2 is 4. Today's Friday. Oh shit, I got an agency meeting to set up because it's Friday. Like, oh crap, like, I right away pulled out my phone and looked at the time. It's 7:15 a.m. and I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna make it to work. So the first thing I did was log into the Dell's Insurance Exchange website and emailed Kim and Jerry right away. And I was like, I don't think I can make it in today, guys. Not feeling well, kind of feeling down right now. But you can kind of guess how hard I smashed the plates, because what happened was I hit my head and actually bursted all the blood cells within my eyes. So I ended up with a black eye. So why am I telling you all this? Well, because what I experienced is closely related to what anyone will experience when it comes to their own life. As you progress in life, even as you start getting higher and higher, as you start working your way up in life, stuff will happen. Stuff will always happen, and life will just throw a curveball at you. Someone can just pass away, or you can get really sick, or anything that's out of your control can just happen to you. Life just comes in a way and knocks you down. Like, life will find a way to knock you down. And this is what separates winners from champions, okay? How you react determines the type of person you are. You can let this haunt you forever, or you can get past it. Yes, there's a fear, like it instills fear on you. Whatever happens to you will always become this huge obstacle that you'll have to overcome, and you can do it. Mistakes aren't made so you can avoid it. Mistakes are made so you can learn from it. If you don't learn from your mistakes, then you will dwell on it forever. In this specific experience, all I needed to do was take a more relaxed approach and start investing in some chalk to ensure I don't lose that grip ever again. Yes, it has an effect on my performance and my mentality going into this competition, but no one knows that except for me. So even though I'm going in feeling 90%, you sure as hell bet I'm going to give 110.
We're soldiers, but come more time, we'll just head home. Raise a white flag, with honor lost and glory gone. Now we're gonna